Hey boys and girls, Mr. Oswald here. Today we're going to be talking about body movements. We have two types of body movements. We have non-locomotor and locomotor. Now those sound like some big words, but really they're simple. Non-locomotor basically means that your body is staying stationary. What that means is it's not moving anywhere, okay? So for an example, balancing. Balancing is a movement where you are not going from one place to the other. Try standing on your one foot. That's a non-locomotor skill. Bending, curling. If you were doing sit-ups, that would be a curl, and you're not going anywhere. You're staying stationary in one spot. Another example would be pushing and pulling. If you're applying force or pulling on something, you're not moving anywhere. You're pulling or pushing something away from you. Another one would be like in yoga, where you're stretching. Stretching is a non-locomotor movement. You don't move anywhere to stretch. Another example would be swaying back and forth like this. Turning. Swinging your arms. That's a non-locomotor movement. And last, twisting. Twisting your body. That is also a non-locomotor skill. Non-locomotor skills help you do locomotor skills better. All right, now let's check out some locomotor skills. The next type of movement we're talking about is locomotor movements. We know that non-locomotor movements means that we're staying in one spot, we're stationary. Locomotor movements mean that we're moving from one space to another space. These skills and these movements help you with manipulative skills like dribbling basketball, playing sports like baseball, football, cheerleading, dance. In PE, our warm-up consists of all locomotor movements: skipping, walking, running, galloping, hopping, leaping, jumping, sliding or side shuffle, walking backwards. Let's take a look at some of these movements.
Walking seems so easy, but it's quite the accomplishment when you're 1 year old. In fact, speed walking is an Olympic event. The trick is you must always have one foot on the ground. Jogging is a quicker paced movement. Unlike walking where one foot's always on the ground, jogging there's a split second where both feet are off the ground. Much like jogging, running, both feet are in the air at the same exact time. It's super important to pump those arms for more speed. Jumping is a two-footed skill, not to be confused with hopping, which is only one foot. When you jump, it's really important to swing those arms for momentum and to bend your knees to cushion the landing to prevent injury. When you leap, you jump from one foot to the other. Here, I'll slow it down for you. Right foot to left foot to right foot. Hopping is a one-footed skill. You push off the ground and land on the same foot. People always say bunnies hop, but to be honest, I've never seen a bunny hop on one foot. Backpedaling is kind of like jogging backwards. It's used in a lot of sports, mostly football and basketball. If you want to go quicker, pump those arms as if you're running forward. Here's the side shuffle. Some people call it the slide. You take a step to the side and you slide the back foot. Try not to hit your feet together because you could trip yourself. This is a hugely important skill for basketball, playing defense. Skipping could be tricky at first, so I'm going to do it nice and slow and then speed up. Notice how I take a step and then hop on the same foot. Then I switch legs, take a step, and hop on the same foot. Take a step, hop, take a step. step, hop. And here's the skip a little faster. I don't know if I'm weird, but seriously, it's impossible for me to skip and not smile. Try it.
I'm tired. There you have it for body movements. You have non-locomotor skills where you're stationary, staying in one spot. I'd say pushing and pulling takes the most muscle, but then balancing is probably the trickiest. Those skills help your locomotor skills. Skipping is tricky at first, then running is the most strenuous. One locomotor skill I didn't mention was galloping. It's much like walking, except whatever foot is in front, it stays in front every step you take. Those skills help your manipulative skills, skills it takes to play sports like basketball, baseball, football, swimming, dance, and cheerleading. That's all for now. I'll see you next time.